Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. I'm DG from the DG Show, and you're watching the DG Show. Dun, 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 dun. We got black representation in TV shows by the nigga Tonio. Let's get it.
Black representation in TV shows. Let's talk about it. So for context, I was born in 2001. I grew up watching cartoons.
I was born in 2006. Comment down below when was y'all born. 2006, baby, right here.
Sitcoms and whatever the big three had to offer.
Yes, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Disney. I would say, growing up, was y'all more of a Disney, Nick, or Cartoon Network kid? I think mostly I was more Disney. I was more of a Disney kid than any of the three. But I watched all three of them.
When I was younger, I never really paid attention to these films in a deep way. I just consumed it. But whenever I did see a black character, man, it made me happy. I say this all the time, but representation matters. These little instances of seeing people that look like you or not will affect you on a psychological level. That is why in 2026 is so infuriating, because even the thought of a black lead will have everybody mad. Today we're gonna be looking back on some of my favorite childhood shows and just point out how, you know, black people are depicted in these shows. Bro, the reason I'm even doing this video is because
that episode when Andre was pregnant, bro, and his grandma kept like coming in and just like, Andre, it's raining in my bathroom. It's raining. Grandma, you just taking a shower. Bro, his grandma was so funny, bro. Oh my gosh.
There has been a trend of people doing videos mocking the stereotypical black character.
Hey, girl, what's wrong? You look like somebody just ate the last rib at the cookout.
Cookout? What does that mean?
Oh, girl, just be grateful you ain't got 12 little brothers and sisters, cause woo, being stuck in the cycle.
Bro, I don't understand, bro.
The poverty is a trip. It's trifling.
Well,
I never seen anything.
Oh, girl, what? Let me just nip this in the bud right quick, cause ain't nobody gonna be bullying my beautiful, light-skinned main character best friend. Okay, girl.
All I think about now is the stupid chemistry test. I mean, I can't eat. You can't eat. Girl, it's worse than I thought. By the way, Case, I think we should study together this week.
Yo, bro, they do be having this shit. They do be having like black characters kind of act like that. I feel like, I don't know. Like this like TikTok right here remind me of that girl from y'all watch the Upshaws on Netflix. Not the main character, not the girl main character, but like his daughter, her best friend. This TikTok remind me of. I feel like she talked just like that.
Thanks
in
for
the show.
You're the best. Perfect.
On the Upshaws.
You can do the work and I'll hang out with your fine brother Jake.
Yo, that's literally her. She's literally dating her brother too. So it's like, I feel like that's why she got to skip from it. Like,
now I want to go ahead and make this disclaimer now. If you are one of those people that use it's not that deep, bro, go ahead and click off my video. All right, bro. We woke over here. Bro. Real woke. No more talking, man. Let's get into it.
Make sure. Hold on.
I highly recommend the act of rewatching media. Nostalgia plays a huge role in why we love things, and this can skew the validity of whether it was good or not. It makes sense because when you were younger, you were happier. So a lot of times people associate these happy times with whatever they were consuming at this time. TV shows, cartoons, and it's just considered automatically good. Now it's also great to rewatch media because you can get a different perspective. The way you digest a show at 8 years old versus your adulthood will contrast. When I was younger, I loved the show Everybody Hates Chris. But whenever I saw Julius, like, he irked me. I was like, bro, why are you being this cheap?
Yeah. Not like, bro. When I was watching Everybody Hate Chris growing up, bro, I'm seeing the dad, Julius, bro. I'm like, bro, why the fuck is this nigga so cheap, bro? And now that I get older, I'm like, bro, this nigga is smart, bro. He low key, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to save as much money as possible because, you know what I'm saying? Broke as fuck. Gotta get it back. Gotta save up that money. He got 3 kids, a wife, bills, and himself. You gotta worry about all that shit. And he got 2 jobs. You telling me I got 2 jobs, 3 kids, a wife, and you over here wasting 5 cents of milk because you want to just pour it down and you want to waste 15 cents of milk because you don't want to drink the milk out your bowl. Man, if you don't drink that milk, So you can, man, you wasting my money, wasting my time. That all leads up to wasting my time.
That's $2.89 worth of food.
Fast forward to 2026, I'm a father of my own, living in this economy. I
20.
understand you, big bro. Now let's talk about some tropes. We're gonna start off with the best black friend trope. This is also referred to as the token black friend. And
good luck, Charlie. Shit, that's all I can think of right now. Oh!
In my opinion, I call it the here nigga damn type of character. This individual is only added into the show to say that there is diversity. They are usually one of the few black characters on the show, but they have no type of agency. They lack depth and rarely has a plot centered around. An example of this that I remember growing up is Tucker from Danny Phantom. Absolutely love this show growing up.
I fuck with Danny Phantom, but at the same time, I think I'm a little bit too young to like really watch it because it was a little bit before my time. I did watch some like episodes on like reruns, but I wasn't watching like that, so I don't know too much about that character right there. Besides a little bit, I watched them a couple times.
It gotta be in my top. It's in my top 10 cartoons of all time. Just looking back, I never noticed this trope. I was really just happy to see a black
Danny Phantom is not top 10, bro. The Fairly Odd Parents is way better, bro. Way better, and they got the same design and everything, creator or whatever.
But as I was rewatching it, you can most definitely see how he fits it. You see, Tucker is one of Danny's best friends. He's real tech savvy, great with hacking. He does all the back end work for Danny Phantom, you know, like setting up gadgets, things of that nature. And it's always helping Danny achieve his goals. What I dislike the most though is that Tucker is 9 times out of 10 the butt of the joke.
Hey there,
No.
I didn't ask you yet.
And not
bro. He didn't ask, he already got rejected. That's crazy.
To be that guy. But they got this man around here chasing white women the entire show. Now, as far as plots goes, they do give him a few. There's an episode where he gets possessed and turns evil. And then another one when he's like jealous of Danny Phantom's powers. They fall flat to me because they don't really lead anywhere. It's like after that show, it's like, okay, just back to normal. As far as his art goes, I think it could have went a little better. By the end of the show, he basically realizes that he's the sidekick. Like he just stand in his place and Danny Phantom, the white man, it's his show. Maybe I'm tripping, okay? If you watch the show, let me know how y'all feel about it. Now, this example, you don't even gotta debate it. T-Bo from iCarly, he fits this trope perfectly. He isn't specifically anyone's best friend. He's more of like friends with everybody in the group. The main cast of iCarly has no black people, okay? And T-Bo is just one of the 2 recurring black characters.
Wait, I don't even... Who's the other black character in iCarly before you show it? Because all I know is T-Bo. Can't think of no other black character from iCarly. That's crazy. And thinking about Victorious, all they got really is Andre. Sam Cat, they don't got nobody for real that's black. Damn, that's crazy.
On the entire show.
They even got one.
The principal. Despite being in 25 of the 97 episodes, there is no depth to T-Bo at all. All we know about him is that his real name is Terrence. He's the manager or owner of the Groovy Smoothie. Like, we never get a definite answer. And I want to say he's Jamaican. I think they hinted at it, but didn't necessarily say it. But just because he's a black man with dreads don't mean he's Jamaican. So I don't, you know, we still don't know that. But in short, we know so little about him because he is strictly used for comedic relief. He's loud, funny, over exaggerated, and he got this gimmick of like putting different foods on a stick. Nigga, how the hell you do that?
That's what I'm saying. How the fuck you get out of tacos on a stick like that, bro? Because the shell breaks when you put it on a stick like that. So it's just like biologically that doesn't supposed to work. And he has like 7 of them bitches on there, bro. And what happens when somebody actually wants to buy a taco off the stick? It's gonna, all the stuff is gonna fall out. Like, there's no way. Bro.
Love characters, so it's just disappointing that we couldn't get more from him. You know, maybe learn a little bit about his backstory, how he got into the smoothie business, etc. Right? They did my boy dirty, man, and this is a common theme that you will see in Dan Schneider films. The next trope we have is the sassy black woman. In my opinion, this is the most common trope, and we see it all the time.
Bro, Family Guy's trolls, bro. They literally trolling, bro.
The Willie T. Ribs racer cheerleaders
oh yeah, that
are
bitch,
about
bro.
perfection, hard work, sweat, tears.
That bitch looks so nasty, bro. Like, they made her character look so nasty. I'm not gonna lie, bro. She just looked like her name was like. She looked like her name was Sugar Mama. Like that shit just nasty, bro. Cover up yourself, bro. I don't want to see that.
This is where a black woman is written as loud, having a lot of attitude, overprotective of their main white lead, and in the name, sassy. They also love doing that hand on the hip, you know, finger wag, neck roll thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. A great example of this trope that I remember is Ivy from Good Luck Charlie. You could also debate that she fits the best black friend trope as well. Now, this show is starring Teddy, and Teddy has a best friend named Ivy. She's extremely loyal, always gives great advice, and will do pretty much anything to ensure that Teddy achieves her goals. Once again, she is one of the few black characters on the cast, so you see the common theme here. And let me know if I'm tripping. If y'all ever watched the show, has there ever been a time where...
Bro, this nigga Tony reminds me of the black nigga from the PJ best friend, the black nigga.
Teddy is at Ivy house, you know, around her family. I don't think so. I may be going deep here, but...
Because Teddy's a main fucking character. It's not about Ivy.
Like, did they do that on purpose? In my opinion, it perpetrates like the stereotype that black people, they don't come from stable homes, it's toxic, there's no father in the house, and that's not the case for all of us. Who's to say that a white kid from Nebraska watching this show is basically thinking what I just said of why they not at Ivy house? Like, it would have been cool to have a few scenes where they in Ivy's bedroom, you know, she's always just coming to Teddy's house. Despite all this, man, Ivy was a very loved character. Like, if you go online, TikTok, YouTube, people have multiple compilations of them just being together, and a lot of people say that they are the best friend duo on Disney Channel ever. I just feel like with her being one of the few black characters on the cast, black women at that, they could have drawn her a little better, made her less stereotypical. You know, I'm so tired of seeing the same archetype of woman, bro. Like, can we get like a girly girl, a goth black girl? Like, you know, mix it up, bro. We want something different. Another example I remember very early on is like,
Total Drama Island, bro. That black bitch, bro. She was thick as fuck though.
Shauna from Total Drama Island. Man, I was rewatching back this show, and I was like, how did my parents let me watch this? It's so many inside, like, dirty jokes, bro. Even on the surface.
Nah, facts, bro. Total Drama Island. Total Drama Island gotta be one of the best Cartoon Network shows of all time. Like, just the vibe it goes off. It's like, for kids, it's just like a reality show, but it's a cartoon. But it's not a real. It's like, it's so good, bro. If I never watched Total Drama Island, bro, you gotta watch it at night. Get you some munchies. When you high, you got the munchies. You know, you just chilling. You gotta watch Total Drama Island and just relax, bro. And enjoy it, bro. It's pretty funny, entertaining. And you don't gotta pay attention to it. It's like, it's kind of like, it's not story based for real. Kinda. It's easy to follow along the story.
Shauna is one of the only black characters on the cast, and I ain't gonna lie, man, Shauna always been a baddie to me. But off the rip on the show, man, she comes out with her sassiness.
You're jumping! Make me!
Damn! Hold on! See, that's what I'm saying, bro. She thick as fuck. Hey, man.
She's loud, very outspoken, and take no type of shit from nobody. Now, aside from the sassiness, she doesn't really fit everything associated with this trope. For example, most black women that fit this are never seen as vulnerable. They're always just strong. But Shauna does have moments when she's being soft. You know, she's expressing that she maybe have been wrong in this situation, shouldn't have came off this way. So
her ass was poking out, bro.
She's being soft. You know, she's expressing that she maybe have been wrong in this situation, shouldn't have came.
That ass going on. That ass look better than two bunk mans. She eat her cornbread. Well, that's how she looking like.
Came off this way, so you see that in the show. They even give her a love interest, and what you'll notice with this trope is that most of the time they try to make the character less desirable to a societal standard, so they'll make them darker, you know, heavier. And when they do this, the characters never have a love interest, so it was different here. But I don't know how Dr. Umar, you know, gonna feel about this interracial couple right here. Now, a character that fits all the boxes and isn't up for debate that fits this trope is Andre's grandmother from Victoria. This is another damn
Andre, what?
Schneider show, and like I said, you will see the pattern when he writes black characters. She's loud, aggressive, and her role is very.
But she's low-key slow though. Like, everybody knows Andre grandma is funny as fuck. She's loud, but she's also slow. That's why she's loud, cause she's like she's not right in the head or something wrong with her ass. I don't know. She's old.
Similar to Tebow, like, you know, pop in, say something funny, and get up out of here. I know
bro, she was the funniest character in Victorious, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro.
No, but as one of the only black women on the cast, this is how y'all portray her. And just even bringing back up Lashana, you could kind of see how stuff balances out with her. But with Andre's grandmother, it's just straight up character. Now this trope even represents little girls, you know, little black girls in shows. A recent example of this is Erica Sinclair.
Her too, Erica from fucking Stranger Things.
She's sassy, real snappy with those replies, no type of fear at all, and will stand on business. The thing that balances her out though is that, you know, she is a nerd and she is very smart. They let you know that in the show. But I never see that vulnerability with her. She's never like soft. They don't give her enough screen time to even show that. And just to give Stranger Things a little bit of grace.
Because bro, Stranger Things literally has like 50 main characters, bro, up until like the final season. They have 50 main characters. Like, it should just be, I don't know, they just invited too many characters, not killing niggas off, and not really giving them time to develop an actual character for the main cast, which I would consider Erica part of the OG main cast. You know what I mean? They should have killed some people off. Like, I wouldn't say they should have killed like the main cast off. Like, you know, they should have had 11 die in the final season for sure. For sure.
It could even be her just being
They should have had 11 versus the mind versus the biggest villain was the Mind Flayer or Vecna, and had 11 die. That would have been peak.
See, you know, because she mainly like standing up to adults, telling you I ain't no little kid. Like I can that's kind of the vibe I get. Let me know how.
Erica actually got an ass whooping so many times, bro. Her ass was cussing and doing all this other shit, bro. Passing you get an ass whooping, bro. Real shit.
How y'all feel about that? And lastly, this trope doesn't just stand for black women. It stands for animals voiced by black women.
You better stop poisoning my baby's head. Just what do you think you're doing?
You got rid of the only man standing
bro, they made a black cow and a black fucking beluga whale, bro. Ain't no way.
us and a sesame seed bun so we can celebrate the day you came into the world.
Hey man, this trope can go in very deep, and I highly suggest y'all check out this video right here. This brother broke it down perfectly, and it's a solid video, man. Now let's talk about solutions, because there are many. For one, hire more black people on your cast. That'll nip all of this in the butt. I don't feel like these writers do this on purpose. I think they just see examples because it shows so much, so they just end up thinking that it's true. I say this all the time, man, but most white folks don't really have interactions with us. The way they perceive us is the way they see us on TV, social media, etc. So they model it after these things. And let's say you do want to have in
I'm gonna lie, bro. When I was growing up in elementary school, there was no white kids, bro. There weren't even any Hispanic kids. I didn't even grow up. It was literally just black kids. I didn't start seeing white people. It's like I started seeing white people when I was in 6th grade. And there was only a couple white people at my school. Like, it was mainly, you know, black people, some white people. But I didn't start seeing like a diverse, like different race of kids until 6th grade, and that was white people and some Hispanics. And then I got to 7th grade. It was like, okay, now it's more Hispanics and blacks. Then, you know, so when that transition happened, bro, it's like it was so different. Like I had to get used to that, because literally, I never really seen white people like that, you know, until 6th grade.
Sassy black woman character or a black best friend trope right here. You can balance it out by adding
even now like when I go to work and I see white people, it's like a new white face. It's like kind of strange, like a white person, you know.
The black characters that don't fit those tropes. You can have a sassy black woman, but also add in a gothy girl, sprinkle in a girly girl over here. You know what I'm saying? You can mix it up. And if your character is one of the only black people, give them depth as well. Let them be able to stand on their own. Have them have a plot every now and then. You know, that's just all we asking for. But that's it for this video though, man. I hope y'all enjoy. I want to start doing more TV analysis, more movie analysis. Listen, I know a lot of y'all been asking me to do a video on who cloned Tyrone, and it's going to depend on how this video right here do, or let me know in the comments if y'all really want to see it. But look, no more talking, man. I appreciate all the love.
Ooh, the truth about black nerds. Somebody have to watch that one later. Hey man, That's gonna do it, man. Make sure y'all like, comment down below. What's your favorite black character? Like off the top of your head, what's your favorite black character? That's gonna be it though, man. Peace.